Hello, hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. This is gonna be the first gameplay I'm gonna see in this game. Well, if we get to the gameplay, this is a dev stream. Ha 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 ha. Drink of the day. I haven't opened it yet, but I have a Pib Extra on my desk. I got Pib Extra. I've already had an energy drink, which is gonna have me like a little twitchy, but twitchy on Twitch. What? Wish I could sub on Twitch, but I'm not spending 6.5 pounds per month. That's fair. Or is that euros? That might be euros. Pounds is the other one that kind of. Yeah, pounds is the other one. That's not. maybe I'm like totally dumb here. Anyways, hello. Welcome in. Today, I think what I'm going to be doing is working on file select menu. Working on the file select menu because I need to get like the front facing part of the game ready in a way. So I've been doing, well, maybe not front facing, but like some of the underlying things, I guess, is a better way of putting it. So that's like saving and loading, that's menus and stuff like that. Just the last few things that I've been putting off for a little bit. And I think that's what I'm going to be doing. So we'll see. This might be all over the place. Oh, cool. And there's things I'm forgetting to do here because this doesn't need to be here anymore. And get that out. I've been changing up a lot of story variables recently, so there's a lot of things that are borked. Dan the man? No, I'm not Dan the man. I'm another man, but not Dan. Whoa, that was loud. You know, just my own desktop volume there. Let's see here. I haven't launched the game in like a few minutes. Dan the man from Google Play Store. From Google Play Store. I'm not familiar. I am not familiar, actually. But I don't typically mobile game too much. So, where did that happen at? Where did that crash happen? That is... Okay. Right here. Am I a game dev? Yes, I am. I am a game dev. That's currently what we're doing on stream, is developing game. Deving the game. I'm working on a game called Angels and Demons. It is a platformer RPG rhythm game, which I'm launching it right now, so it'll show up here in just a second. Provided that, you know, I have all these issues worked out because I was doing a bunch of under the hood stuff today. So there's a lot of things that aren't exactly working right now. But yeah, like it's platformer, so there's a your main method of overworld locomotion is platforming, and then there's turn-based battles and rhythm game elements as well. So there's a lot going into it. I do have a demo if that's something you'd be interested in, though it's quite different from what I am from what I'm showing off here today. So like, actually, I'll just send it. I'll send it in all chats here. Is StreamerBot finally working? Let me look here. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and I need to also mute the game audio because it is interfering with music playing, I think. Let's see here. Boom. That should send to all chats. Oh, that sends just to YouTube chats. Whoops, clicked over there. But Twitch viewers just exclamation game. That's all you gotta do. Actually, you know, that might just send it in all chats if you do exclamation game. I'm not sure. But okay, we're on to file select. So does it send it all chats? No, it only sends on Twitch. Okay, that's good. That is good. So this is what we're working with for the file select. I wanted to try and get things with it to be like consistent with all the other menus, since the file select has always been a little weird, I guess, for lack of a better term. So I am in the process of shifting it over to feeling like all of the other menus I've been working on recently. So the player menu, the enemy log, the new pause menu, stuff like that. So there's a few different options here immediately. So instead of it being like, okay, like new game, load game, delete file, multiplayer, rhythm game, all that stuff right there at the forefront. Instead, it's like, okay, you got single player, you got multiplayer, you can go to your settings, and then you have like the two link things. Because I feel like this is a little bit necessary, since it's like, okay, it's a demo. You know, you might want to keep up with the development, join the Discord, or you might have a bug to report. You can find that stuff on the website, which is just going to say, message me on Discord or send me an email. But and there's a little bit of stuff done with this. So like the single player menu actually like takes us to the next thing. So story mode, quick play, rhythm game, and we can go back. Multiplayer doesn't do anything because I don't have multiplayer fixed yet, and it's not going to be a priority until everything's basically close to being done. So 7-second buffer on Twitch. Yes, that's actually not that bad, actually. So hold up here. But anyhow, no 2x speed feature. Well, yeah, you shouldn't be able to have 2x speed on something that's live. If you could do that, I'd be really concerned. But oh, this is the wrong viewport anyways. Let me fix that real quick. This needs to be, oh wait, oh, it's just totally the wrong viewport. I screwed up the transform, totally screwed it up. Okay, hold on. This one's the full screen one. This one is supposed to be like down here. Can I see what that looks like and it doesn't look bad? I mean, I know it's poking out of the bottom of it there. Hold up. Let me, right there. And right there. Okay. Lock it in. That should be okay. I might need to resize it a bit, but I like it being that size. So if okay, yeah, I do need to also, I need to tell it to not resize. That what I want to do? No. What do I want to do for this? Maximum size only? Yeah, sure. That seems to work. No, it doesn't. Okay, well. Minor scuff, because I want this to look very particular. Bottom right scaling might actually help this out. Well, I would say it's me struggling with coding if it wasn't just me making this window sit in here properly. But Okay. There we go. That should be good. Oh, but I don't like that scaling method. Hold on. That's better. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Going to leave it as is. Okay. And since game dev streams are more, I'm not going to say that they are laid back or anything, but since it's like, it's nothing like too insane, like in terms of like what I'll be doing on stream, I don't think we'll cut to the ad break scene whenever ads do show up, so I'll just let them kind of go out as needed. Since this is mostly going to be just like grunt work, like dev grunt work to an extent, so. But this is what we got for the menu currently. And I don't have that set up properly. Okay. And that's because I'm overriding the wrong thing. There we go. Don't get ads on Twitch. I think it's random on who does and doesn't get ads, honestly. Like, it's just because I do an ad break doesn't mean that everyone is going to get an ad, I don't think, because you're not the only person that said that. So it might just be luck of the draw. It could be like a regional thing. I'm not really sure. All I know is that it says that an ad will start, and that some people may be stuck in an ad. But once an ad plays, it disables pre-roll ads for, I think, like an hour. So oh, so I should actually set up the string properly, maybe. That might help. I can watch the whole stream and not get an ad. That's very interesting, but I mean, hey, more power to you, I guess. So here. And that's what I need for this, right? String files. No, wait. This needs to be something different. Where is this? This is what we need. 2-column it. And it's quite literally just... oh, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And yeah, it does say ad in progress now, so we will see. We'll see how that works out. But... so these things will need to be real-time updated, so they can stay like this. Actually. Which is fine. Still no ad. Hey, I mean, no complaints, I guess, right? If it works, it works. Okay, so that works good. That's how I want it to look. That is cool. And now we need to go in here and tell it to do things with the cursor. So this needs to be about 320 and oh, I have caps lock on. No wonder it's not working the way I want it to. Not that close. Not that far. Right about there. Imagine if you have a special account or something and it just doesn't show ads. I mean, if I had to guess, it's probably just a it's probably a regional thing. TBH. That's my best guess, is that it's just something regional. So actually, you know, I probably need to add one more thing into this, and that'll be this. I'm not just do that. A string return. Mine says differently, but it be a slow day, no matter. Okay, and I'll need to slot this in here. Safety's sake, and where'd the game go? There we go. Nice, okay. Do that. And we'll say play a sound, don't duplicate it. And hold up a second. Yeah, I'm the lurker. Well, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Okay, so that should be what we want there, I think. Demo 6 soon. Don't even speak it. It's Demo 5 is the last one. It's the last one. If the only thing a Demo 6 would ever be is just an update to Demo 5 that an update to Demo 5 that will get it up to the final game. Just up to par. Now, have that. We have this menu. I kind of want to raise it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit of padding there. And I might actually change the offset here. Make it only 32. Maybe 28. Ooh. And maybe we just lower it back down, but decrease the offset. Maybe we increase the distance. 208? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm liking this now. A little bit of padding there. Demo 6 is just some random guy named John's Angels and Demons OC. Yo, what's up, Science Yoshi? Welcome in. Welcome in. Online, I'm chatty. Outside, I'm quiet. Ain't that the truth? Literally me. Well, actually, you know, I don't know about that. That might not even be true. I can talk to people. Typically. It's just, will they talk back to me is the real question. Is this an else thing? No, it's not. Okay. If state equals menu file dot story load. Yeah, will they talk back to me? Like, you'd be surprised at how many people are just incapable of actually holding a conversation. It's kind of weird. Like, maybe it's the Twitch streamer in me or something, but like, I can sit there and just talk for a long time if people let me, realistically. What am I currently overhauling? The file select menu is what we are currently overhauling. Currently. What state are we in then? Wait a minute, did everything just break and explode? No, it shouldn't have broken and exploded. Oh, it's so broken exploded. Oh, that's because I did this. Never mind. I understand. I see. Do the better solution here. It's not totally broken, but... Nah, that's hacky. That's hacky. Oh, sneeze. Wonderful. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so fun fact, I actually just had Chick-fil-A delivered into my room. So I have a chicken sandwich that I'm going to be eating on stream too. Chick-fil-A sponsorship. Not sponsored actually, but they should sponsor me. It'd be awesome. This might be this might be like the return of the Journoid food reviews. So we have the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and just as it comes, plain, so chicken and pickles. So far, fresh bite, pretty good, except it's definitely been steaming in this package for probably about an hour now, so. Phone Wi-Fi is being bad, so now I see about 4 pixels. You know, I could probably actually help with that. Hold up. A little bit less for the stream to have to update. Down there on the bottom. Bitrate assister. So I think we only need 2 things here. Load file, delete file. I guess. I need some kind of flag that says like, hey, is this file actually even used? But that might just be like a, hey, does this file exist kind of check. I'm glad this mic plugin actually works and y'all can't hear me like munching this chicken sandwich. Might be able to show the wrapper though. But hey, at least this time I won't be like, oh yeah, I gotta end stream because I gotta go eat lunch. Anyhow. Let's see here. ASMR chicken sandwich stream. I don't know if I need to pivot my content that direction. Let me be honest. Very, very honest. Though it would certainly be unique. Pixel art, VTuber, ASMR content. That actually take me into the menu. I'd have to record something like that in the wee hours of the night when there's like no noise in my house at all ever. And even then there'd still be noise because there's like an AC unit near me. I'm just gonna like, okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 3. Can I just have some info here? Okay, so we are in that state, but why is... Oh, wait. Duh. It's because I'm doing the exact same things here. We actually only need to say something like, I'm just gonna copy this here and say, like, This is a file path. Shall you unblock an emoji with your 600 coins? You know, that's a great question. I don't know. What do you want to use your coins on? I do want to add more things to that, though. Once I have all the VTuber costumes, like, fixed up properly, I want to, add, like, costume changes to there. So, like, Shigaraki toggle or something like that. Oh. Where'd all those numbers come from? Is that because of this? No. Let's see here. What do I actually need to do? Okay, so this actually needs to be something different here. We do need a string load, which would be load this, load and delete. Okay. Let's reload this. Go in here, go to the next thing. And then we need to say need to take a bite of chicken sandwich. Yum. Okay, so we have the slot set up. This needs to go up. Actually, I might just leave it here at this position. And then do... I guess we'll just draw them out manually. Let's see. Oh, I should probably close the parentheses. 2 hours and 20 minutes of stream. And hey, you can get more coins faster by subscribing to the Twitch channel. Fun fact. That is, in fact, how it works. You sub, you get more channel points. He gets affiliated and immediately becomes like a sub grifter. Wait, I don't need 2 of those. It seems like the developer did not program this text to display correctly. And how did I not? What? Oh, load and delete. Just like that. Okay. This needs to go to 480. 480. I have to leave some extra space up at the top anyways for the save file images too, so. I think I do want to keep it like that. Gonna take your chances and wait loads of minutes to get the coin flip. Well, good luck, good luck. Oh, just hit my microphone. Chicken sandwich break. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it going? Is this some sort of game maker language I'm too Godot to understand? It is. How's it going, Chiptroid? Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Imagine someone gets 1K and uses stretch break at the very start of the stream. Hey, I think there might actually be a few point whales right now that could do that if they really wanted to. Okay, we need to do 272 roughly, so that's like... like that. Found you with the miniest people on stream. Cool, cool, cool. I'm assuming that entails like just low viewers, which is true. Gotta go. Good luck with the file menu. Thank you, Science Yoshi. I hope you have a wonderful day. Need to set So y2 equal 1. Oh, and we need a return in this too. Cool video, thank you. I appreciate it. I put a lot of work into it. All right. 4 divided by 8 plus 7 divided by 4. Vexility. Bro. We ain't doing your math homework for you. You gotta do that on your own. Do I play any games? Yes, I do. I'm actually currently running a series playing through the original Paper Mario on Nintendo 64. So if that is something you'd be interested in, then feel free to drop a sub on YouTube or a follow on Twitch. I'm streaming the playthrough of the game on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Mondays and Fridays are for game development. So if that's something you'd be interested in, feel free to stick around on the channel. Okay. Let's see. Gotta go? Well, thanks for hopping in. Hope you enjoyed. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay. I'm doing some sloppy coding here, but there we go. Now we have the little animation locked in there. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't have a whole lot to talk about today either, really. So this is just kind of a slow day for stream, but... And usually I'm like a yapaholic. Welcome back. But then again, it's like Q&A stream, so even if I am like making it seem a lot more cool than it actually is, like, oh, we got the developer on for a Q&A? Well, yes, we did, but he's here every time we stream. That's because he's me. So. It's all theatrics. Okay. This man orders yappuccinos every day, but forgets a day. Journoid left in shambles. Low-key true. Actually, this stream could use a pib. Drink of the day. Okay. So this menu is almost ready. I'm going to comment this out because we don't need it. Dear developer, will the Pope be getting a copy of Angels and Demons, much like the hit game Undertale? That will only be possible with the help of you, the player, by making the game very popular to the point that it's warranted that I get to go and give the Pope a copy of Angels and Demons. I think that'd be a very interesting thing. Like, you know, I mean, I'm not Catholic, so I don't know exactly like how well me and the Pope would vibe together necessarily. I mean, I imagine we'd get along pretty well. We understand the same base ideas about what we believe, but there's a few differences we've got. I guess, but isn't the current Pope like from Chicago or something? Like Pope that has watched baseball? The American Pope has got to have a Steam account, surely. I mean, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. I mean, like, I'll be willing to bet that, like, the president's son has a Steam account. Barron's his name? Barron Trump? Yeah. I'd be willing to bet he's got a Steam account. Or at the very least, he's got some kind of, like he gives me one of two vibes, and it really just depends on the day. The first vibe I get is that he's either the kind of guy that just plays like popular games, you know, think like Fortnite, Call of Duty, like sports games like 2K, FIFA, what have you, right? Or like he's one of us. All right? He might just be one of us. And Barron Trump is like an indie game fiend, right? Like we're talking, he's played Undertale, he's played Deltarune. Shoot, I mean, he might even have Angels and Demons wishlisted on Steam, right? There's a non-zero chance that that is the case. Which, I mean, Barron Trump, if you're watching, bro, you know, let's hook up, let's play some games together, and like, I think that'd be for a very interesting stream, no? But no, I get like one of two vibes from him, and it's either like very average taste in video games or a very eclectic taste, like the average Journoid viewer's taste in video games. I'm gonna need to put this. Actually, no, I can put it right here. And just grab this. This will be image. And American Pope be like, so how did the spiritual barrier break? So true. So unfathomably true. I need to, let's just back out into this. Oh, wait, that's actually, oh, you know, I got space for these things. Hold on, wait a minute. I forgot I drew these at like 2x scale in the old pause menu, or not pause menu, but file select. This could be very interesting because this, I could, how big is this? 192 by 108. Okay, so I can like square this out a little bit and I can, like when I go to redo these, all these different graphics for the file select, I can make them slightly bigger because I've got space now. We have screen space and that is like, that is something that's very, very cool to have, actually. Crazy what happens when you keep things at a consistent pixel scale. Would you believe it? I wouldn't. I committed like every pixel art sin for who freaking knows how long. Angels and Demons fandom would go hard. I mean, there technically is a fandom already, if you think about it. And that's just in the Discord. Give it a shadow. I'm gonna actually, I'll leave this as is, but this is getting resized. This is gonna get resized and be a bit bigger when we go to actually fix this up. Nolly12399. Hello, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you are having a wonderful day. So we have that. I'll need to take this same draw stuff and slap it in here. Yo, Salty Lightning, welcome in. How's it going? I need the array too. Whoops. That. And then. Do. It's taking too long. This is true. You're taking too long. Love Deltarune. Okay, so this is neat. We'll say, actually, I could just make this the 1 so it doesn't disappear, and then we'll dupe it. Or not the 1, but the 3. The 3, and then we don't need this. Just so that way it doesn't disappear. It'll just be kind of like it wraps around. I have a GIF of Jackenstein saved on Discord where it's the your tutu thing, but it says your true. Did my thing get blacked out? What do you mean by that? What thing? I don't think I've blacked anything out. Your phone is tripping. I hope nothing screwed up with the stream. That'd be about my luck if it was happening like that. Laugh before transform into a WD Gaster. This is real. Okay, so we got load, we got options for loading now. And then the next thing is if we do this, we should, and this is where we'll actually have to load the files. So, no, I don't want to do that. I want to load JSON from file, global.current save. And this is a normal load type. And then this is where we would go to, let's do this too. Watch streak. Salty Lightning is currently on a 3-stream streak. Neat, neat. Okay, take your time. I hope your time don't take it too long. Thank you. Appreciate it. We'll set it to delete there, and then we need to just menu choose on all of these, technically. Boom. Okay. So what does this do? We make a loading thing, we do things, and I'm gonna have to like trace this through. So I'm pretty sure we go through, we grab all this stuff, and when it's done, some of these things will be not correct, I think. Keep up the singing. The singing. Okay, I gotcha. For sure. 11,000 more and you're flipping for VIP. That's that seems to be the popular redeem that people want, is flip for VIP. But this, let's see. I know this is not going to load things properly because I've changed a lot of this, so I'm gonna have to like go through and redo a couple things here. Like, for example, this. We need to pull a description. And this is not a live reloadable, so I can't exactly change it without relaunching the game. Let's see. What would I do here, actually? Because this technically needs to get axed, because this is not right code anymore. This doesn't do anything. And then this, I think we skip over that. Did we skip over that? So I know this does not do correctly, because this whole inventory thing is just different. This is correct. This will need to be changed. This will be changed later. This is good. This will need to be changed also later. This doesn't exist anymore. Quests are just gone. They don't exist in the game anymore. This will need to be changed when we redo the recipe stuff. This is actually fine. But get resources, unload resources. So Taunt. Yeah, you might have saw taunt in here. This. So, fun fact. Very early Angels and Demons used to have a, in quotes, taunt ability, like Pizza Tower. And it was just something that I made by total accident. And I was like, oh, that's cool. when I was originally trying to make the dash ability. So, back again. Welcome back. Well, well, well. We are here with game dev this time. Nostalgic games. Don't know what to do. Just vibe, hang out. Basically. On YouTube, well, I do stream to multiple different platforms. I stream to Twitch, I stream to YouTube in widescreen, and I stream to YouTube in vertical, so shorts format, short form content style. So you can watch basically wherever you prefer, wherever you rock with best. So what I'm actually going to do here is just, because I know this needs to go, I'm just going to pop this out here. Get this out. It's kind of a knot in my country. Yeah, it's 3 in the afternoon for me. So let's see. School story, because why not? Someone pronounced vexillity as interesting. 9 p.m. Very cool, very cool. What's up? What's up? Okay. This will be axed. This will have to be handled differently. Maps are fine. Story beats are fine. Achievements, I'm handling these differently. They can get axed right now. I'll leave a block here. Achievements, because these might not even be per file. School story, but I'm a student. Someone didn't know that people from China are Asians. I might be totally wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Aren't like Hindu Indians also considered Asians? I might be totally wrong on that. So if I am, like, LOL, but someone set off fireworks in the school. Y'all have crazy schools. What is this? Okay, so I'll have to relaunch the game here. This I will comment out because it might be scary. And this might also just result in a destroy call because we won't need it when we load these things in. Someone at school got suspended for rage baiting the chemistry teacher. Chat, drop your craziest school stories. Absolute most insane ones. This should be good. Should is the keyword. So I will relaunch the game, but I do not know if this is going to work the way I want it to. My chemistry teacher allegedly got suspended for slapping a student. Wow. That's terrifying, actually. History teacher was goated. Oh, well maybe if the function actually freaking did something, huh? That might help, wouldn't it? But that function actually does freaking nothing. I'm such a great programmer. I bet I use this in other places, don't I? Yep. Craziest story. When I was in elementary school, a kid had brought a knife to school by accident because his aunt usually puts it in her hoodie, which she was wearing. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I can't tell some of the stories that I know of from back when I worked with kids because like some of them are low-key insane. Not even low-key, like they are high-key insane, like that these are events that happened in like a school setting, but like they're so specific. So specific that like I could low-key get doxxed from them, unironically. So I guess what I need to do is I'm going to have to close the game again. And need this in full screen. I ain't saying the absolute insane ones because this is a Christian Twitch channel. Oh goodness. My friend's 5th grade teacher used to bully him because the teacher is racist. What? Actual insanity. I think we just need this, really. Make a loading, give it the file, and give it the type. That should be fine, I think. But I'm going to look and make sure. What do we have here? We do our sparkle load. Things should happen. Actually, I don't even need to do that because it should already be a JSON string. Okay. Wait a second, why is this happening in the loading? This doesn't even need to be here, actually. Strange. Because that's a saving thing, and that should be in saving, not in loading. So we don't need to do that. File loading should be done. So once everything's done, this will automatically clear itself out. Let's see. That's loading. This is file management. This is also loading. File select. Step. When we do this, we need to also center the screen at like a decent depth. Make a fade out. And we also need to tell this specific fade out to do something particular, which is what? They're demanding more school stories. Started my first Earthbound playthrough last night. Ooh. Can load. Can load. Intruder in the school not armed. That's actually terrifying. I bet did not save the old file select, which is fine. So you don't want to see textures unload, so let me dissect the code. Hold on. I gotta like actually look at this. Multiplayer message. The load is true, and then we'll wait for the other thing. Okay, so imagine chilling in school where you hear the intruder alarm, everyone's panicking. Of course, people don't know how to stay calm sometimes. Actually, I don't want to do like this. I don't want to be dumb about this. What do I want to do here, actually? I think I want to move this back over here and get this out so I can have a full screen view. It's actually so hard to look at that split like that. Your school is wild. I think that goes for most schools, though. Two girls get into a fight, as one does. Who won? Oh, you know what? I have an idea. I have an actual idea here. We will go into this code and we will say L equals this, and F is this, and then L dot par is F. And then this save object should send a flag to our fade out when it's done. Should is the keyword. Let's see. Let's just see if it works. I'll have to actually probably go and save the game first before I try and load the game, but but getting me a snack and soda. Thank you for the message redeem. Blue hat wearing penguin, welcome in. My snack was actually Chick-fil-A. You know, it technically was not a snack, but you know, W highlight. This is true. Okay. This is good. Technically, even though it flickered. Sorry, I don't speak fluent Spamton, but I'm going to assume that, hold on, let me try and decipher this. I have a question to ask. What do you coding is look is taking too long? I got nothing. If you can translate that from Spamton to English, then I can maybe answer that question. Been fighting a bacterial infection, and now the cold may hamper my week. Rough. Very, very rough. Very, very rough. Okay, so we can load into the game. And that is good. That is actually ideal. Don't hear you. Can you repeat? If you can translate your message from Spamton to English, I can maybe answer the question. But I am not fluent in Spamton, so... Ole mole. Ran out of socks to wear today, so I'm rocking the SpongeBob's. Rocking the Bobby right now. Please do not tell me you're using Rust. No, I'm using GML, which is also just game maker language. So, it's similar. The way I've heard it explained is it's like a mix of C and JavaScript, which, I mean, I do not much care for JavaScript myself, but Game Maker's pretty easy to work with, so I like it. But no, I do not use Rust, don't intend on using Rust. I'm very unfamiliar with Rust in the first place. Oh, nice little cutscene skip bug I just experienced. Okay, let's just debug to an area here. And I'm going to save, and hopefully this doesn't break. Oh no, it does break. Never mind. Okay, cool, awesome even. Let's see. You're going to adopt a Kaguya. Time to kick up my feet for an iconic 4 p.m. nap. Enjoy your nap, Chiptroid. I will enjoy my debugging, hopefully. Thanks for hopping in. Okay, let's see. Create dialogue, and there's portrait is nothing. Y'all ever be rocking the bobs while watching a Journoid stream? I have these slightly too big for me SpongeBob slides, and I can say that sometimes I rock the bobs while streaming. For the record. Okay, so let's actually make this, and we'll say alarm 1 is, we'll give it about 60 seconds. And on alarm 1, we will say that L is this, and then fade out dot parent is L. Or no, wait, it's the other way around. L dot parent is fade out. Yes. I have Lightning McQueen slippers on. True Piston Cup winner. This is true. Okay. So I'll get that out of here. I need to make a variable for this too. He did what in his cup? Welcome in, Comic Cat. How's it going? So that might be all we need now to get this to load the way I want it to. Amazing. Perfect. Perfect. This is an amazing job. You're going to good. So Spamton. Very big shot. All right. I do need to access the save point thing here, I guess. Where is this happening on? Might be Spamton's younger brother. It's a possibility. Pippus room. New York. I think chat yearns for more Paper Mario, honestly. I think I just need to make sure. No, that's fine. My portrait not set before reading it. But this works. Maybe? The flat Mario. Look, I'm really enjoying the Paper Mario playthrough. It's a good break when I'm on my 5 a.m. grind set stuff. Chat yearns for Demo 5 release. Yeah, me too. Trust. Let's see. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How's it going? See, I don't want this to actually have a speaker to it. I'm going to assume that is maybe Spanish, and I do not speak Spanish. If possible, please keep chat English only, because I cannot moderate that. Doing pretty good, actually. I'm doing pretty good. Just doing some bug fixing. What percentage of the way done with the game do you think you are? Well, I would actually say probably like, well, when you consider all the rework stuff, like, technically like only 10%, but if you consider all the planning and everything, where it's just I have to go and execute the things and not have to do these underlying systems like I'm doing now, then it's probably closer to like 35-40%. I don't really know. It's hard to say exactly what it would be, but like once I get through like these underlying grunt work things, it's just gonna be like story dev, and that's kind of the hardest part, I would say. It's just the underlying stuff, because there's very few things I have left that I need to do. So let's see, where did this actually error out? In the actual create dialogue. Create dialogue. How does my portrait not exist yet, though? Welcome back. Welcome back. Time to wait one eternity, for he is the script's the masterpiece. Finish the script's the masterpiece. Yeah, it would be a masterpiece. I would like to imagine, at least. I'm pretty sure that's already in this, is it not? I guess it isn't. Huh. So it's on 191. Going to go to bed now. Have a good rest of stream. Hope you have a good sleep, and thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. I don't care how you say cooking a good script, but is nice. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Slight debugging going on. Does this work? Probably not. Surely not. Actually, we'll just put defaults in. That might work. We'll run it. We'll try it. We will take a look and see. Do it crash? It probably. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, cool. I just needed to add defaults. Oh, but that crashes. Okay. Oh, and we don't have the... Okay, that is fine. Init story. And we'll say global.story. String is this. I think that's what we need, right? That language file English, and can I have story intro? Yep. Okay, cool. Start to put the big shot song. I would, except like as it is right now, YouTube doesn't really like it, and I will probably get a copyright claim on the stream. So unfortunately can't play Undertale / Deltarune tracks, even though I want to have them on my playlist for stream. Yeah, I seen people talking about it on Twitter earlier. Something to do with like Materia Collective is like claiming things, which I mean, it's kind of troll. Like it sucks a little bit, but they are totally within their rights to do that, because it's like people are making, like they're making songs that are definitely just like it's Undertale and Deltarune tracks and everything like that. And since that is technically owned by Toby Fox and by proxy Materia Collective, then, you know, they can kind of just say like, hey, well, we own that, so best thing we can do is give you like a cut of the earnings, but you do have to actually compensate us monetarily, so. Who wants to get a big strike? True. Yeah, I'm actually going to see, do we have a save file? Yes, we do. And does this save file actually have... It's got info in it, but our file images thing is not proper. I do need to change that. So in saving, I need to look in here. And did I do this like this in here? No, wait, I don't want to do that. I want to say global.story_string is S. Uh-huh. Does this actually... Yeah, this needs to actually be this. And... that might break something, but we'll see. I don't think it does. Oh, it will just affect this. And all I need to do is say, this is text of this. So this is just going to be a slow lookup, but there's not a ton that I can do for that. Oh well. We'll call it multiple times. The eepiness consumes. Relatable. It is going to be hashtag one of those days. Alright, I will do one more save to double check that the file image stuff updates properly. So let's unlock everything, level up a few times. Okay, and then that's good. That's good. Okay. So if I reload the game, when we go into file select, it should update some things. Keyword is should. It did not. But that works. That's really smooth. That fade out into the load. I like that. One day, Journoid will crash out over a problem in Angels and Demons and in stream right then and there. Closest I got to doing that was the closest I got to doing that was back in the Demo 4 era when I was trying to fix up the cutscene for the Chapter 2 intermission with Hector and Autumn, because it would not work the way I wanted it to. I too show up, do a bug jump, splat on the ground, and then leave when getting named. Yup. This is true. That animation needs to be changed because it's a sequence. So. Boing. It's a sequence and it doesn't look good. And he also cuts into Demo 4 MC a little bit. Like, can I hide the thing? We'll zoom it in a little bit. I mean, it is kind of a bug jump. His animation doesn't look right. He just like goes up and then immediately down. So it does need to be changed a little bit, granted. I have too much caffeine in my body to be yawning right now. Red hair guy gets bored low-key. Okay. So do we get any info in these logs here? Gosh, all the lookups. About loading the file properly. Are we boring you? No. No, it's called I've been waking up at freaking... I woke up at 5 a.m. today. I woke up 30 freaking minutes before my alarm, and I was like, well, it's 30 minutes. If I try and go back to sleep now, I'm just going to be tired. Like, there's not going to be any point to trying to go back asleep at this point. I mean, that should be correct. Are we actually loading the name in, though? What's in here? Huh. File data. That's this. What am I missing here? Physic the Whimsical Wizard. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Too eager to continue, go to sleep. Well, thanks for hopping in, Vexility. I hope you have a wonderful night. What is actually going wrong in this? Because this isn't even getting triggered, I don't think. I will be sticking around the whole stream, said the oblivious Vexility. Hmm. I'm not really sure, but I'm assuming that it's trying to load a file that doesn't exist. That's what my guess is. Yeah, it's not even creating the object because there would be debug messages and there's none. There's nothing. Not even, hey, the file doesn't exist. So what's going on here? Because that should be an array. Do I have Discord? I mean, I do, but if you're about to solicit to me, I'm not interested. I mean, what streamer in the year of the Lord 2026 does not have Discord? Genuine question. I have many of people who come into chat and they're like, what's your Discord? I want to sell you my totally not AI generated art. And if that's what you're about to do, I'm not interested. However, if you're interested in joining the Angels and Demons community, you know, that's a totally separate thing. Something is not doing right here. File waiting and file parse, so... just output whatever file is. Might just be -1. New sin dropped. AI generation. Listen, you know... I'm not one to like point some craziness, but like those like AI video generators like in the early instances, if you asked them to generate what a like a video or image of hell, they were kind of scary with it. You know, almost like they had some kind of like insider information to go off of. You know, oh, I don't know, like maybe AI is just demons or something like that. Like, but hey, I'm just a guy making a video game that sometimes plays other video games on the internet. What do I know? Okay, did that actually spit something out? Wait a second, has it been staring me in the face? It freaking has. Oh my gosh, I understand everything now. I see what it is. We got there. Now it should do properly. Laboratory. Hello, welcome in. And just like that, he added an AI bot. Wait a second, he already has one. Technically, yes. Can you help me to make an ASIM game on Roblox? Unfortunately, no, I cannot. I am not familiar with Lua programming too much, short of making a few, like, not really working scripts for Asaprite. So, Roblox is very far out of my zone. So, see what it spat out this time. No file found for demo 5/save1. Okay, so that actually helps a lot. I love debug messages. So if I go to this, it's actually, check this one out. We're gonna have to do a thing here. And this is going to be, but again, back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Save data. Demo 5. Save data. Demo 5. Yes, yes, yes. Now we might be cooking. Might be. So I forget, with all these asynchronous functions, you have to like give it a folder to spit everything into. And it's like, oh yeah, save data. Here I am assuming that the freaking computer won't do exactly what it's being told to do. It's going to do what I want it to do instead of what I told it to do. Or the other way around. It's going to do what I told it to do instead of what I want it to do. Yeah. So now, we go into this. Loading save data. I bet we hang here, don't we? Loading failed. That's not good. Okay, but for why? What is not loading properly? Hold on. Logs, save data, file images. Okay. And it explodes. Why does it explode? What is wrong with file images? Or do I need to like convert this to a certain format before I can save it? Hum. Hum. Let me think with my mind here. Why are we failing? Can we just like show message of the data? Maybe? But why would it fail? Am I just gonna have to access the freaking docs? Good grief. Do I, when saving using save JSON, do I just give it the struct. I don't actually give it the thing. I'm giving it a struct. I know this is true. I know this to be true because I've already done it. Essentially just like this. Can you tell me why you failed to load? Sure, let's just run it and see what it says. Let's just see what it starts speaking. The loading icon is one of those things where it flips backwards or forwards depending on what you tell your brain to think. Oh, okay, so it's undefined. Does it act? Wait. I'm trying to visualize it in my mind. I'm like staring at it. I can only see it rotating to the right. No, wait. Now it's rotating to the left. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's actually crazy. Look at me. Look at me, just on the fly creating optical illusions like that. Like, what are the odds I do something like that just totally accidentally? That's pretty cool. I never looked at it that way. Interesting. Okay, so loading failed, but it can't tell me why it failed. I don't think. But why would it have failed? It is very strange once it actually happens, yeah. Let me think with my mind for a second. Because I'm realistically probably just doing something incorrectly. If I had to guess. Because if I go to saving, we look in here. Save JSON, right? This is supposed to prettify it. It's supposed to make it look nice, but it does not do that. So what's going on here? Because I just got this, I got this library just earlier today, pretty much. It's called, it is called Sparkle Store, and it's another Juju Adams library, like the absolute goat behind like Input and Scribble and a lot of things that make this game work. So, let's see, maybe there's actually just a bug. Let's look through it. We send it through string. We've already made it a string. We make a buffer at the size of the string. We write the text to the buffer. This is what I would normally do. Callback function. Make the function. We delete the buffer. We make sure it's callable. We send this stuff in. Then we do save. Like, okay, what happens in here? But why? But why? This is... Oh, I hate save data management. It's actually so unfathomably annoying. It's like the worst thing to deal with. So let's look through, see what we got. Not on Xbox, we're not on PlayStation or anything like that. Buffer save async. I mean, that's normal. We just begin it on this group. We end it. We get the ID. Setting an ID inside this object. Don't use Steam. Here, let's look in the system. Let's go even further. Even further. Don't use Steam. Source, whatever. Am I gonna have to? I actually hope I'm just doing something wrong and I don't have to go like complain to Juju Adams and like they're like, hey, I screwed up your new library, even though it's on 1.3 instead of just 1.0. Found a way to screw it up somehow, and I don't know why. So, like, I'm looking at the files. They are right here, saved when I saved them in the folder that I saved them in, but they are not prettified. Because on here, there's this true down here, which should make it do pretty print. Pretty print should be true. Like, let me open a thing here. Where's a thing that would... Okay, sure, this will work. So, when I say it's supposed to pretty print, for example, it's supposed to be like, okay, save data, and it's supposed to like tab it out, like MC, whatever, UE, whatever, and so on, right? But it's actually just dumping it into the file like this. Just one-lining it, and it's not supposed to do that. Now, this very well could just be Game Maker screwing with me once again. I might as well, you know, actually, I'm going to assume it is. I'm going to assume it is. Let's do a test here. We're in file select, so, oh, excuse me. We can actually go up here and just say debug message. Let's do let's just make a struct real quick. Or S is this, and I is hello. Hi is hello. Hi is hello. Welcome back, by the way. And if we do JSON stringify S and we say true to make it pretty. See, this is how it should look like down here in this console. Actually, you can't see that because of my big head. Hold on. See down here how it's like this 3-line? It doesn't look like that in the file. And that's not right. It's supposed to look like this. Like, let's just put some things in here. And then, see? They're like formatted like that. They're not, like, they're supposed to look like that. But through that function, it's not. So, Are you trying to send us signals? No, it's just I can't see my keyboard in front of me because I got this big old microphone in front of me. Not even necessarily that the microphone's big, but like this windscreen that I have in front of it makes it hard to see my keyboard sometimes. And that makes me fumble over like certain keys, especially if my chair slides a little bit. So I'm feeling like this might just be a issue with Sparkle Store. So hold on, let me close the game. Let me go to this. Or actually, you know, let me go to this. Let's not prettify it. Maybe that's causing problems. And where's the other one? Is it 4? No, it's in 3. Where's alarm 3? Not freaking here. Saving, alarm. Click the wrong one. Alarm 3. Unprettify you. Maybe something's just like... I don't even know. I don't even know. But there should be like error checks for these. It does tell me. Like for the loading, it at the very least just says like, oh my gosh, we couldn't load it. This might be one of those things I just have to deep dive into off stream, which is very annoying because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a game developer, and just watch me bash my head into a wall for 45 minutes trying to find a bug that's probably, I'd be willing to bet it's staring me right in the face. And that is like not even an exaggeration. Okay, so loading failed again. So let me actually try something else. Let's see if saving does anything, because I don't think saving was screwing up. I think saving was working properly, but I'll double check. Yeah, these are exiting correctly. Status is 1. Status is 1. I mean, that's proper. And if I click into these files, it will probably... Oh, not say that it's working properly. Oh. Oh, because I am looking at the wrong files. Well, So it's doubling up. This is interesting. Save data, demo 5, inside the save data folder. So it's like save data, demo 5. So that actually, wait, that actually does answer the question then, I think. I need to go back in here, remove the save data from this, because when we save it, it's tagging that on. However, when we load it, we have to say, hey, look in save data, because it doesn't know that. Ugh, I hate asynchronization. Let me be so clear. But this is the price that must be paid to make things work properly across multiple different platforms. It has to be asynchronous. I don't freaking get to make the rules. This is true for like all consoles, especially I know for sure at least Nintendo consoles, because I've seen people talk about that. I've seen people talk about the Xbox One, and I'm pretty sure even the Game Maker docs say like, hey, consoles have to be, you have to have asynchronous loading and saving on them, or else you will get flagged. I don't remember where all I've heard it from, but I've heard it in multiple different scenarios. So let's see now if it works. And back, what's happening? What is happening is we're trying to bug fix. I played Geometry Dash and Roblox and Fluffy Fall. I'm unfamiliar with that last one, but I've heard good things about Geometry Dash. Not Roblox, though. I'm Roblox's biggest hater on the planet. Next to that one guy that was trying to, like, next to that one guy that was trying to, like, get a bunch of lawsuits on him because they don't know how to handle their platform. So I'm Roblox's second biggest hater. Watching his sanity spiral down the drain because of save data management. True. Very, very true. Okay, let me refresh it. We'll go back. Let's save the game again. See where this... Actually, you know what? I'm going to delete the save data so I can see exactly where this is getting created at. Okay, save data, demo 5, file images, save 1 is our file directory. So, we restart this, and I go into the file select where it tries to load the file images now. Okay, it still screws up, but can I have the path? Please. I see it! Oh my gosh. I freaking see it. Do you see it? Because I freaking see it. Oh my gosh, it really was staring me in the face the whole time. The whole time. Literally the whole time. Okay, what is this? The file name is demo5 file images.save, right? But why is this stuff here? Why are these brackets and the comma 2 here? That's because it's sending an array. It's sending the file array that I've been checking for. Is it an array? Yes, it is. Does the save data exist in the first slot of it? Yes, it does. However, when we go to load the freaking thing, I don't give it an index of the array. I just give it the whole freaking array. It's gonna work now, I think. We're reloading the project. Let's see. Because I love game development. I love game development. I love the fact that computers do exactly what I tell them to do. And this never causes any problems for me. However, I will say that this exact thought process is probably why people use AI to write their code, is because they like lose their mind. Yeah. Not me though. I will any day I will sacrifice my sanity to write the programs properly. And look at that, we did not get an error. Now if I click into this menu and I don't see like a file name here, I might crash out. We're so back. We're actually so back. Ugh. Okay. This tells me that loading files is working. Except, hey, it seems like the developer didn't program this text to display correctly. Please report this as a bug. We're going to ignore that for now. But is this going to send us to the church and give us our stats? Gulp. Okay, we are stuck somewhere. Alarm 0 at position 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see it. At least I think I see it. Wait, does this get incremented down here? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, I'm being silly here, ain't I? So this needs to be... We need to increase this to there. We'll need to increase this... here? We do it there. We're good there. Good there. Okay. Let's try again. Okay. One other thing I will need to save to the file images thing is the last used party set, because the title screen is, well, party and area will need to also get saved and loaded early on, because the title screen will be, if I set it up properly, the title screen will be reactive in the sense that the last party members that you had on a save file that were active will show up on the title here. And also it should change the area based on where you were on the last save file. So okay, now we're stuck on 6. Did I not literally just... Oh, wait. Why am I not, like... Why am I not doing this? Got an achievement in Fluffy Fall that's called Fried Egg. Congratulations. I don't know if that's really good or anything, but it sounds cool, I guess. If I have saving and loading done, like, that's actually such a weight off of, like, my back, because I hate dealing with these things. Okay, but why are we hanging on this now? So I'm assuming we're not unloading all the audio and stuff, are we? I bet we aren't. Where's my file select? Unload all resources. Actually, wait. I might not need to do that. Hold on. I'll leave that there for now, but let me go to... Let me close all of this out. I need a clean slate here to work with. Not saving. Not saving. I need loading. Do we have a... We don't. Okay, so I think I do need to do that. Okay. And let's go to file select and go to the step and go all the way down here. And when we do this, we are going to play new song. BGM silent. Angels and Data final boss. Literally true. What are you doing? You're making a game? Yes. Yes, this is game development. I am making a platformer RPG rhythm game called Angels and Demons. You can find more information on it in the YouTube description. Oh wait, where's my window at? There it is. Okay, why is it actually getting hooked there? Like, what are we doing? Oh. It's trying to load extra things, and it's not doing that properly. Okay, well, that's cool. I probably need to fix that. Eventually. Let's see. Trying to load texture groups that don't exist. Okay. So, is that... That's got to be in here. Can I, like, shrink this just a smidge? There we go. So where's the loading of the information happening? So we do unload all the resources here. But we do need to actually store that information. Right? Well, how does this... What do we get with this? I love systems work. I so truly do. I so truly do. Gosh. This is gonna take a deep dive, I think. I'll probably work on this more once stream's done. But oh, my bones. My bones. Just checked my Animal Crossing island after forever and CJ is there. I haven't played Animal Crossing ever before. Can you believe that? It's never really appealed to me that much, I don't think. So actually, it's kind of a funny story. I had the option of 3 games at one point, like all in my mind. It was Snipper Clips, I think. These were all 3DS games. It was Snipper Clips, it was Animal Crossing New Leaf, and it was Scribblenauts Unlimited. And I ended up going with Scribblenauts Unlimited because it was like, oh yeah, you can create custom things in it. And this was in my era that I loved creating my characters, like my OCs and like everything. So I was like, okay, that's the one I want to get, I think. Well, lo and behold, that's a feature only for the Wii U version. I didn't know that, but I ended up getting Scribblenauts over either of the other games. But I mean, I'm fine with that. Scribblenauts Unlimited, very good game, very enjoyable. I like that. Might be something that'd be a fun stream game at one point, but it's like so easy, I think, to get through, because when I did get it, this probably would have been like 10 to 12 years ago at this point or so. It took me less than a day to beat it. It took me half of a day because we went and bought it at the store. And I know that was not something that's taken place like early in the day. Like that had to have been a midday trip. And I finished it before like 9 o'clock that night. So it probably took me like 8 hours. And I had never played a Scribblenauts game before. Like that was a total new experience for me. Dox yourself and I will mail you Animal Crossing copy. No thanks, I'm good. I think I'm good on that one. Kaguya sus. I do have one more animated emote slot on Twitch. Though I don't know what should go into it. I'm genuinely unsure because I noticed that this morning when I was checking like stats and everything, that's one of the first things I do is I check like all the angels and demons stats across all of my socials, right? A Hector False. It has to be animated, so I think because there's text in it, it wouldn't fit as animated. But in the Discord, there is a Hector False. Fun fact. But I'm trying to think of like one more animated emote. Though I'm not sure like what I could do. I was gonna make one of Hector waving, but actually let me go to Ace of Prey. I will show it off here. Because I have the emote. I just don't know if I like it that much. Let's see. Studio, viewport, Asaprite. There we go. So, I thought about making this like the other bonus emote, like a Hector wave kind of thing, along with the Thrall and Guard actually, which was gore, by the way, because I had to do this to him to make the emote, which you can't tell when it's like zoomed in like this that his arm is broken, but because the emote size for Twitch has to be like the smallest size is 28 by 28. And this is 28 by 28, and I didn't like how that looked. So, I just broke his arm and moved it in a little bit. But then, like, Hector Wave, I kind of like this one. This is actually his Pride Temptation idle animation instead of his regular wave, which is slightly different. Hold on, I think I might... This time I'm actually making sure I hide the viewport before I start clicking things, because there might be some spoilery things in my recents. For sure, for sure. Okay. And we'll bring it back. Yeah, this is his normal wave right here. But it was either Hector wave, normal, Hector wave, egotistical, or autumn wave. So, but I didn't really like how any of them fit into the emote size, so I didn't do either of them. But anyhow, I do think that's all I am going to do for stream today. I'm gonna have to like lock in, put on some very loud music or something, and lock in and get these file saving stuff fixed. Oh yeah, she is the only one without an animated thing, actually. Like, that is very, very true. Let me look through. Maybe we could workshop that really quickly, like before I wrap up stream. But I do have some things I need to do here shortly, so it won't be but just for a second. But we can look through her animations real quick. Let me get her in here. And so this is what, like, I had the idea to do the piece. Need a shrug. Autumn could shrug. She could also, like, do this, but this one wouldn't look good animated. Because it's only an animated slot that I have right now. Right? So, I don't really like how the piece would be animated. Or, like, a lot of these. Like, they don't really fit as emotes necessarily. Like, the wave could work, but it's kind of like, it's so spaced out that you can't really tell it's a wave when you crop it down. And other than that, Autumn doesn't really have any, like, super emotable animations. Saw Yui twice and thought it was Kaguya. Why is she deleted here? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Is she missing a frame here? Wait a second. Did I act? Oh no, this is not good. Wait, she's missing 2 frames. Huh, well, I'm gonna have to go through my backups and see if I have a, well, I guess I have the original in the thing, but the original sprite exported, but that's not with the layers. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's not good. Okay. And I don't want to, like, pad it out with, like, thinking animations either, too. Like, I think Hector Think is, like, good, but some of these just don't fit. So it might end up being, like, a totally different thing. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there, I think. I don't know. I will workshop them a little bit and see what we can do. Like, I could do Dizzy ones. These are very, like, LOL. Pepperoni laugh. I could do Pepper Trollney, but I'd have to animate that. Like, it's only an animated slot. That's the only one I have free is animated slots. So, until we hit 10 subs, once we, like, 10 total subscribers across the board, you get subscriber points. So once we get up to 10 sub points, I will get an extra emote slot and an extra animated slot. So once we get 10, we will get a new standard emote. So maybe then we'll see Pepper Trollney show up. Actually, you know what? I can't do Pepper Trollney now that I'm thinking about it. Cause, and I doubt it would happen, but I'm pretty sure that the guy who actually owns Trollface is like very protective of the rights to it. So I don't want to play around with copyright and then get like truth nuked, because technically it's monetization now. I can't legally use Trollface like for something paid, I don't think. So that will unfortunately have to stay in the Discord only. Like, do I think he would care? Not really, but you know, I'm not gonna push my luck. Shrug and Wave are good options. I would have to make a Shrug like for one of them. But he might just feel that way towards corporations. Like maybe he'd be chill with like an indie guy like myself. But I will definitely cook something up here soon for him. It might be it could be something totally different. Like it could be like Doleon all smiles, since he has that one cheesy animation, but we will see when we get there. But I am going to go ahead and wrap up stream now though, because it's coming up on 5 o'clock and I got some things I got to do that are relatively time sensitive. So thank you guys very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, be sure to follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and check out the links in the description or the buttons below to see my other socials, join the Discord, and get notified as soon as I go live, or interact with the Angels and Demons community, and actually play Angels and Demons maybe. But I go through this outro so much and I still fumble over it. But for everyone who stuck around and watched, thank you very much for doing so. Really appreciate it, and I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.